by a
Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakradash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well, and peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. This is your brother Dawadah from the Men of Valor camp here in Greenville, South Carolina, coming back with another video on sincerity and in truth, and Lord willing, it can be edifying. And I have a good deal of information. All right, I'm going to play a couple videos, man. All right, very important information. All right, because what you're about to watch, all right, is once again the breaking down of America. Now, I did a video some months back, or maybe a year back. I'm not sure how long ago it was, but I did a video on basically, the spirit hopped on me, to say that, to compare the truck, the trucking system, so to speak, to like the bloodline, right, of a body. Right, just how, the heart pumps blood throughout the body to major organs so that you can function, that system, that constantly pumps blood. All right. You can liken that unto the way that the trucks pump supplies, all right, and things that we need to survive and live day to day, right, all throughout America. And if that was to somehow stop, right, the body would shut down and America would shut down. Right, when the truck stops, America stops. That was the name of the video. And this has been in the works for a while. They've been talking about this scenario for a good bit. Right here, you have some new information coming out about massive diesel shipment cuts, man. All right, so another manufacturer shortage. Why? Because the elites, all right, who the earth has been given into the hand of, all right, Esau, Edom, the so-called white race, all right, mainly those top elite banking families, all right, they want to completely crash the system and bring about their NWO, all right, and introduce the CHIP, which is, as I always mention, this is the will of the Lord that they do this, all right. But as I've been saying in the last few videos, man, people's lives are about to drastically change. While everybody else is worried about vacation and whatever they're going to do, you're not thinking about things like this. But this is coming straight from the source. All right. People don't have to think about how they get their goods and services, all right, on a day-to-day basis. They just believe that there's always, they go into the grocery store and there's always food. But you don't think about the process in which that food even gets to that location. It goes from distribution facilities. All right, but how did they get from the distribution facilities to your local stores? By way of trucks, and these trucks run on diesel. And if there's a diesel shortage, or they're cutting the shipments, meaning there's only so much diesel going out, all right, the price of your goods are going to skyrocket even more than they already are. And at some point, they're just going to not be anything to be delivered anyway, causing what? A shortage of food, famine, all right, which is all biblical prophecy. And you people are not thinking about how this is going to affect you. Now, you have these Edomites, all right, because that's where I'm getting this information from. A lot of these Edomites are prepping. They see this and they're prepping, all right, but it's going to be to no avail to them, all right. They're still going to be caught up in the destruction, all right, when the Lord sends it forth in full swing. But at least they see it. These average niggas, they don't even see it, man. They're not even considering it. All right, but us, all right, the hopeful elect, all right, the watchmen, so to speak. All right, we're watching. We're standing upon our watch, and we're seeing these things. And when we see information like this, we blow the trumpet. This is our job. We bring out this information by way of videos and video epistles and sharing it amongst the brotherhood. Okay, because we have to warn. We have to warn our people. You can't, Jake isn't going to be able to say that this internet wasn't out. It's like that this information wasn't out there. They just was, rather look at women twerking on TikTok. All right, straight up. All right, but, we share this information and we filter it through the scriptures, all right, to measure, what time we're in as far as prophecy is concerned. And we're seeing, man, We're in the beginning stages of Jacob's trouble. We're in the beginning stages of World War III. All right, and at any day now, this thing can fully pop off. And it could be accelerated. All right, but nonetheless, I'm gonna play most of this video. I may stop it here and there, but I'm gonna let it play, and then I got another video, and then I'm gonna grab a couple scriptures and close it out through the Spirit.
Shut down by the Union Pacific, our nation's largest train handler, that they were shutting down a few months ago the shipment of fertilizer to the farmers, the shipments of grain to the cattle and other industries that needed it. And now they have been told, starting back on April 13th, to cut down by 26% shipment of diesel and diesel products to the U.S. Mainly, this was affecting, and now is really going to get bad, with what's called Pilot, or the Flying J, that system. It's one of the big ones, like Love is. But what they're saying, that Shamik Connor, the CEO of Pilot J truck stops and gas stations, revealed during an April 13th hearing that his company was informed by Union Pacific Railroads, which is investor run. Again, Vanguard, BlackRock are the two top ones, that the chain is required to reduce shipments by 26%. Not long after, Pilot Flying J was reportedly told to reduce shipments by another 50% or else. And the or else is embargoes. You won't get anything. Following through with this will massively reduce the availability of fuel across the U.S., not to mention the even greater heights to which fuel prices will soar. It's going to be the total decimation of the national and even the continental economies, what's happening. Think about this. We've been doing videos. You saw one that was a couple of days ago about truckers that were stranded. That was actually recorded a few weeks before that. And so that's when we're starting to see this reduction. But now with the 50% increase on that, there's going to be an incredible shutdown of the trucking industry. Because now if you can't ship diesel to the truck stops, what's that going to do, guys? Then you cannot get food at Walmart or any of your grocery stores. You're not going to get anything anywhere when the trucks shut down.
That's a famine. All right, this is what the Spirit has been getting on us to warn. All right, to warn our people. A famine is coming, man. Right? You see these knucklehead niggas, they fight over, women or this or that and the third. Fight over toilet paper. Well, a lot of these people are going to turn to violence. All right, there hasn't been major famines in the land of Babylon. Right, America, Babylon the Great. And like I did a video yesterday, these people are such, lazy individuals. All right, they need it now, impatient, that they're going to lose their fucking mind. A lot of these people are going to lose their mind, man. You have this term called hangry. They get angry when they're hungry. All right, and that's what you're going to see, man. That's what's about to go down. All right, let these people miss a couple days worth of meals. And watch how these so-called civilized people act. All right, like the scriptures say, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. All right, so I'm going to keep playing it.
Else runs on diesel. The trains are diesel electric, right? So without being able to ship diesel, the nation's trucks are going to be shut down. Now, another thing,
once again, when these trucks shut down, America's going to shut down. All right, because damn near all your goods, even gas. How do you think your gas gets to you? It gets to you by way of trucks. And these people don't consider these things, man. They don't consider it.
Flying J supplies roughly 30% of the diesel exhaust fuel, DEF, in the country. Now, all the trucks that are made from 2010 till now have to have this additive. It's some kind of emission control. The trucks will slow down and run and crawl at about 5 miles an hour, if I'm not mistaken, without it. In other words, basically shut down. So they're not going to get that either. Also, the oil that these trucks use, they're not going to get that. I think you get some of the oil, you can get several thousand miles, maybe 25,000 miles on some of the changes, but that's not going to be available. People that buy this wholesale, in other words, the large barrels, are now telling, and their information that's going out, that they are being limited to 1 barrel, not like 10 barrels of oil or whatever. 1 barrel, and that's if they can get that, and it may not be available very much longer. So guys, if you're not prepared to see an absolute shutdown of this nation that's planned, then you're not prepared. If you fail to prepare, you're preparing to fail. And if you don't have the food and the backup and the water, other things that you can trade, metals, you know what I mean, that you can trade and barter with, you're going to be in bad shape, because the banks are already in trouble. They're running on fumes, and really it's past that. Someone's pumping fumes back into the tank by printing. But guys, this is going to get very serious very quickly. They're talking about within weeks. Some are saying we could see this really crushing the economy starting by the end of this month. Some are saying into July. But because of this, you're going to start seeing shortages. The video we did the other day, people were waiting on shipments. And that's being cut back.
I'm going to stop it right there. Get a couple scriptures. I have one more video to play. Hey, you know, that was a lot of heavy information he just brought out, man, that a lot of people aren't even thinking about. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 6. And, man, I'm going to start at verse 22 right to the point. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, and the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. What are those storehouses? Your grocery stores, right? Where food is stored, where you can go and pay and purchase food, all the food you need, your milk, your meat, dairy, vegetables, all that is going to be found empty soon, man. And how else are you going to get your food? Because the average person isn't out here farming. These metropolitan cities, all right, mainly, you know, these urban cities where Jake dwells, man, all right, it's not going to be a good thing to be within these city limits, all right, in that day. When you have people stacked on top of each other, major cities like New York, California, Chicago, Atlanta, Boston, you know, Miami, all these major cities. And Jake dwells heavy in those cities, man. All right, that's why most of these damn people, they about to fucking starve. The scriptures say, all right, that there's going to be many people on the face of the earth that shall perish of famine. 2nd Esdras 16. All right, you think that's in vain? You think that's, you know, a facade? You think that's bullshit? All right, the words of the Lord did not go out void. Lord said, there's many there be that dwell upon the face of the earth that shall perish of famine, from not being able to eat. And there's only one cure for famine, and that's to eat. But what are you going to eat if there's nothing to eat, man? A lot of you people are going to turn to cannibalism. Yeah, cannibalism is coming back in a big way. All right, but as for the hopeful elect, man, let's go ahead and grab this. The Lord said what? His servants are going to eat. We don't have to fear. See, when we bring this information out, it's to, you know, prove that we believe in the Lord. It's to show our faith by our works. But the truth of the matter is, the Lord is going to protect us in that day. Lord willing, we be. Salaki. Lord willing, we be of the elect. Isaiah chapter 65. And verse, right to the point, verse 12. Therefore will I number you to the sword, and you shall all bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called you, you did not answer, and when I spake, you did not hear. But did evil before mine eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not. Right, because the Lord has stretched forth his hand to our people, all right, and you didn't regard it. What's going to be the latter end of that? Verse 13, therefore thus said the Lord power, behold, my servants shall eat. So the Lord, the ones that you know, call whatever you want to call it, you talk shit about the men of the Lord, the servants of Yahweh Shemel Rashai, you say they look weird, they acting funny, they going out and yelling and screaming, they hate women. The Lord said these men are gonna eat. men, women, and children. They're going to eat. But what? But ye shall be hungry. Why? Because there's going to be a famine. You're not going to be able to eat. Let's see how bad you're scoffing when you can't fucking eat, man. It says, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink. All right, we're going to have water. You know, the Lord may even allow us to have some yayan, man. It says, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. We're gonna rejoice, man. Lord willing, we be of that fold. We're going to rejoice and you're going to be ashamed. Verse 14, behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart and shall howl for vexation of spirit. All right, woe to you that laugh not, for you shall mourn and weep. All right, when your stomach is touching your damn spine, man. Let's see if this shit is a game then, man. Can't say you weren't warned. And the Lord's not going to hear you in the time of your calamity. He's going to laugh at your destruction and mock when your fear comes. Okay? While everybody else out here struggling, like the scripture say, the Lord said, actually, let's go ahead and grab it. Second Ezra chapter 2. Verse 26, as for the servants whom I have given thee, there shall not one of them perish, for I will require them from among thy number. Be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance. So, hey, everybody else is going to weep and be sorrowful, but hey, Lord willing, we'll be of the elect. We're going to be merry and have abundance. We're going to have food, water, all right, and shelter. Something that you people are not going to have. So, let's finish off here. I want to play this video. I actually got to pull up a link for it. Like 46 seconds, man. And this is from a trucker. Stranded on the side of the road, man. Check it out. Check this out.
Yo, check this out. I know y'all been hearing this shit on the fucking West Coast, but this shit's going on the fucking East Coast. I've been stuck on this fucking overpass since yesterday. Fucking Love's over there out of fuel. Pilot over here out of fuel. All these fucking trucks here waiting. Nobody can get fuel. This guy's out of fuel. These guys are lucky. They got some fuel. Luckily, I got a hold of a fucking farmhand out here that's going to sell me 50 gallons of fucking red just so I can get the truck back and park the motherfucker. Everywhere I went, these two fucking major truck stops, there's fucking mom and pops down there. Everywhere you call, slap empty. So I'm lucky. I don't run DEF. But they don't have any fucking diesel exhaust fluid. They don't even have fucking engine oil in here. It's going to get a lot worse. Y'all better be prepared. Thank you, man.
That's from, you heard it from a damn trucker, man. All right, don't let mainstream media fool you. All right, that's why, you know, the internet is around. All this different information comes out, you know, from individuals that are in the field, so to speak. Okay, so what you gonna do? Because when these trucks stop, man, America's gonna stop. You're not gonna have no food. You're not gonna be able to have gas to get back and forth. We saw that not too long ago. You know, there was a damn run on gas, and you know, a lot of gas stations just didn't have any gas, man. This was a couple months ago. And then in some places that did have gas, they was charging $10 a damn gallon. And we damn near see that now. So it's just about to be all hell for you damn people, man. And we love to see it. All right, Lord willing, it comes quickly. All right, because we know our salvation is nearer than when we believe, man. The Lord is bringing these things swiftly. So, Lord willing, this is edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Makakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Rule well. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Till next time, Shalom.